Some of you people are asking you, where is your God? Where is your evidence? For every marriage, there must be an evidence of the marriage. If a man and a woman is getting married, the expectation of everybody is that in 9 months' time, we shall come to this marriage and we should sue pregnancy. The manifestation of that pregnancy is the children that will come from that marriage. So the moment you say, I am a born again, a wife of God, the world will be looking at you to see the evidence of your conception, to see if you are actually married to God. Anytime you declare yourself a child of God, first expectation of the world is to see the evidence of your intercoursing with God. Your marriage with God should produce something. Anyone that ever met with God in the scripture, there were evidences to testify they actually met with God. Moses met with God at the burning bush. He was actually a runner. He was running from Pharaoh. But when he met with God, God impregnated him with something. And that impregnation now made him a king and a god over Pharaoh. That was a testimony to validate the fact that he actually met with God. So if indeed God is your husband, the question is, where is your evidence? In Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1, faith is defined the substance of things, the evidence of things. That means that faith is two things: substance and evidence. Substance plus evidence is equal faith. That means that if you have faith in God, the first thing I'm expecting to see is a substance and evidence. The substance cannot be seen because the substance is what produces the evidence. Jesus was about to depart. He told the disciple to tarry in Jerusalem, Acts 1:8, until you are endued with power. That power is a substance, and when the substance comes, what it will do is to produce an evidence, and that evidence is witness. You will witness in Samaria, in Judea, and utmost part of the earth. That means that when you come to God, God is going to impregnate you with his sperm cell. It can be power, it can be favor, it can be speed, it can be anything that is his reality. When he impregnates you with that, the children of that spiritual substance should begin to show. When you are in God and you are not producing children for God, children in this context means evidence. The resultant effect to that is that the name of God will be put to shame. People will say your God is not alive. People will say your God is dead. Because when a woman is married to a man and for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, there is no children, the thought of people will be one thing: it's either this woman is barren or the husband is impotent. When the world looks at you, if this is your God, if you indeed married to this God and you want me to come and marry him, there should be an evidence that will bring me to him to marry too. You have seen that you will be a prophetess. Where is the evidence of that prophecy? You have seen that you will be a wealthy person. Where is the evidence of that wealth? You have seen that you will be great. When will the greatness manifest? There is nothing wrong with God. God has no default in him. Every good and perfect gift cometh from him. So the fault is not God. The fault should be the bride. It's either the bride is having miscarriages. There is something in your life that is shocking that substance. Anytime you come to the presence of God, you intercourse with him, you receive it, but at the end of the day, there is no manifestation. Why will a Christian travel to the village and they drop poison? He matches the poison and the leg got swollen. Somebody carrying the substance of Satan dropped something on the ground. You that is supposed to carry the substance of God, you are being affected by what a substance of Satan was caused. One of my daughter in the Lord called me on the phone and said, man of God, I went for a wedding feast and an elderly man shook my hand. After shaking my hand, since I came back, my hand is seeming to be paralyzed. The first question I asked her, how can an occult man shake you and you are feeling what the occult man is carrying? Why couldn't the occult man feel what you carry? Many of you can't travel to the village. Why you can't travel to the village is that you are afraid of village people, because they are carrying the substance for Satan. Yet you claim to be married for Jesus, but yet there is no substance. That's why you are afraid of them, because if you carry the substance of Jesus, they should see you and run. Because the last time I checked, darkness run from light. The Bible says light shines in darkness and darkness cannot comprehend it. But the last time I checked, believers are afraid of native doctors. He said you shall tread upon scorpions and serpents. He said nothing by the enemies shall hurt thee. He said these signs shall follow every one of you that is married to me. But the last time I checked, there's not yet a substance. This is why when you sleep, Satans and demons have the effrontery to come and be tormenting you in the dream. You sleep, spiritual husband have the effrontery to come and sleep with you. Why? No substance. You are barren. This is why you cry today. Lord, give me something. Impregnate me, oh my lover. I can't be married to you for 5 years, 10 years, and there is no evidence to show that I'm married to you.